this training module, teachers will learn how to diagnose and remediate the sound spelling deficits of their individual students to help them catch up while they keep up with grade-level spelling standards. Before beginning instruction, administer the Diagnostic Spelling Assessment. This comprehensive spelling assessment, unlike other random sample qualitative spelling inventories, measures student mastery of the foundational kindergarten through third grade sound spelling patterns. The spelling test is administered whole class and takes about 25 minutes to complete. Each of the multisyllabic spelling test words corresponds to the spelling patterns worksheets. The teacher, instructional aide, or parent corrects the assessments and charts the individual skills that your students have not yet mastered on the mastery matrices. Record a slash for unmastered skills and leave the box blank for mastered skills. Make 2 copies of the matrices, one for student reference and one for teacher reference. Post 1 set of the Diagnostic Spelling Assessment Mastery matrices on a wall at the rear of the classroom for student reference. Note that teachers may choose to list students by identification number rather than by name on these matrices. Count and total the slashes for each of the spelling patterns to determine how many of each spelling pattern worksheet you will need to copy. Copy these worksheets and group them in separate file folders. The format of each worksheet is intentionally similar. Following are the activities on each worksheet. The focus section. Each worksheet lists the sound spelling patterns with the appropriate spelling marks and blanks and example words. The sort section. Students use pronunciation, analogous spelling patterns, and the spelling marks and blanks to categorize the sound spelling pattern words. The rhyme or search section. Students write rhymes that apply the sound spelling pattern, or students book search to find similar sounding spelling words, using their sustained silent reading book or a class novel. The jumble section. Students unravel word jumbles using the sound spelling pattern as their clue. The write section. Students practice application of the sound spelling pattern in the writing context. Students complete the spelling pattern worksheet individually and self-correct and self-edit, and have students edit their worksheets in the different color pen or pencil. Tell students that you award credit for completion and effort, not correctness. Then collect and correct the spelling pattern worksheets, changing the slash to an X on the TLS Diagnostic Spelling Assessment Mastery Matrix for each student who has mastered the formative assessment. Mastery criteria is determined by the teacher. Students who fail to master the spelling pattern should move on to the next spelling pattern and repeat that spelling pattern worksheet only after all spelling patterns have been remediated. After a student has mastered the spelling patterns worksheet, direct him or her to change the slash into an X, in pencil of course, for mastery on the appropriate box on the rear classroom wall spelling matrix. Filling in the X gives students a sense of accomplishment and motivates students to complete additional work and set goals. Don't forget to mark the X in your teacher binder as well.